Central American modern integration began in 1951, long before the invention and mass use of mobile telephones, the internet and social networks. But with the same vision that beyond the borders we're all connected. That was when the Organization of Central American States, ODECA, was created and free trade treaties was subsequently signed among Costa Rica, El Salvador and Guatemala, helping intra-regional trade in goods to reach around $1 billion by the end of the 70s. Due to each country's political conditions, the integration did not progress as it should have during the 80s, until the 1987 Declaration of Esquipulas laid the foundations for a resurgence of the Central American integration. In 1991, when the Tegucigalpa Protocol to the ODECA Charter was signed with a comprehensive vision that included much more than trade, the regional integration began to take flight once more. Since then, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama and subsequently Belize and the Dominican Republic joined the integration process through the Central American Integration System, SICA, to collaborate and make this a region of peace, freedom, democracy and development. Thanks to this reactivation of the integration, the region has achieved synergies and an accelerated growth in commerce and investment, tourism, education and health, promoting the region's modernization and progress in many other areas. Furthermore, in 2010, the SICA meeting of presidents decided to relaunch the integration process, focusing on 5 pillars deemed as priorities by the citizens: economic integration, social integration, democratic security, comprehensive management of risks and climate change, and institutional strengthening. But despite these major achievements, the citizens of Central America seem not to know, understand or support either the process or SICA. SICA understood that it needed to communicate better. But how? With the technological revolution, the world changed. Greater mobility and better access to information have opened up new possibilities, transforming the way we live our lives. This new world is ruled by speed, transparency, participation, and social consciousness. And involvement is the key to advancing towards the vision of progress, creating shared value. Therefore, SICA assumed the task of communicating and promoting the citizens' commitment to regional integration. First, through a research process that involved distinguished opinion leaders from the region's 8 countries, through interviews and everyday Central Americans, through surveys published on Facebook. The results showed great support for integration, but also a great lack of knowledge of its benefits and of SICA, the organization responsible for making it happen. Key actors were identified. First, young people and adults between the ages of 20 and 45, the most optimistic group with the clearest vision of the future, that hyper-connected generation with the greatest possibilities for influencing other Central Americans. Also, the internal actors, the network of SICA employees, and the best ambassadors for the integration and the organization. And of course, the region's opinion leaders, including the analysts and journalists with the capacity to inform and educate the citizens. To design the messages, SICA had to answer the question of integration, why and what for, and seize on the answer assertively, showing how integration ideally facilitates progress for all and more effectively than when the countries act without articulation. Everything came down to the fact that together we, Central Americans, are and can be more. More tourism, more business and investment, more modernization and development, more social benefits. Because together we're more. That's how the recently launched communication campaign was born, with the financial backing of the European Union through the PAIRCA 2 program. The goal? To inform about the tangible benefits of integration and get the Central American population to feel involved in the process. Figures and concrete data were crucial for providing a credible response. But SICA also needed to inject energy into its image and change the perception that it's only a political body. Therefore, in the framework of this campaign, it decided to accompany its name with the phrase "Integration in Action," a simple way of explaining its mission and vision, its leadership and execution, its strength, and above all, its accomplishments. However, a new slogan was not going to be enough. Therefore, the Together We're More campaign added participatory and innovative tools, allowing key actors and the general population to understand, interact, and become multipliers of the message. By maximizing the use of both traditional and digital media, SICA achieved successful results. Central American integration is advancing with clear objectives deriving from the 5 pillars of its relaunching. And today, thanks to their improved communication and collaborative work, SICA is closer to achieving them. As proof of this, in the area of tourism, the region now is marketed as a single destination for potential international tourism. As a result, year by year, the flow of visitors to the region is increasing, rising in 2013 to 10 million compared to 8.86 million tourists in 2012. Foreign investment in the region grew by more than 313% between 2000 and 2012. Regionally coordinated police operations have been performed, resulting in the confiscation of hundreds of weapons and the capture of persons in conflict with the law. The joint purchase of medicines has enabled the region to save $20 million in recent years. Work is being done on the standardization of studies and degrees in the career fields of business administration, mathematics teaching, pure and applied mathematics, and civil engineering. The regional level electric interconnection is a reality, and the regional market continues to grow and become consolidated. And thanks to strategic meetings held with representatives of friendly governments and nation blocs for jointly approaching different issues of common interest, SICA now has greater international recognition. Looking forward, one of the greatest challenges faced by the region is to continue to bring our citizens closer to the tangible benefits of integration. That is why SICA is looking to provide more regional public goods that demonstrate to the Central American people the integration's positive impact in their quality of life and progress opportunities. SICA, integration in action.